Good evening. I wanted to do an update review now that Megawatt has come out with the crypto, the green, and they've had their replacement lenses available now since they originally came out. But when I first got them, if you saw them during my original review, I showed that they were modular, but I didn't really want to take any chances to potentially break them right out of the box. So this is specifically about how you change out the lenses in them. So I have a spare pair of the Blaze here, another numbered pair. This one is number 34. I was hoping to get a pair that was unnumbered so that when I beat them up I didn't feel so bad, since the first 50 are initially numbered. So I guess I'm going to have to order another one because I am not going to tear up a numbered pair. Just won't do that. There's too many collectors that value that, including myself. So, but what I did want to focus on was the ability to change out the lenses, the nose pads and stuff, so that if you do buy a pair, you damage the lenses. They do sell the lenses separately. I'm going to go ahead and get out a protective cloth. So while we do this, I'm holding it. So to unhook them, if you look at the lenses themselves, they've got these little notches down through them, and that's how the arm stem connects to them. So the way you disconnect them, get a nice microfiber high quality cloth. You grab the bottom of this frame, the lip that comes around, because it hooks, like circles in and then notches into place. You pull away from it, and bam, it'll come right off, no problem. You don't damage the lens, you don't pull away at anything, and you look at it. So I'm going to show you the lens here. So you'll see here, the lens has a little curve in it right here in the lip, and inside that little curve is inside the stem here, and that part right there is how you put this thing back on. You put it in, and it essentially sockets into place like this. So it's going to go in and down and hook. So you put it in, rotate down onto the lens, and then once you get it to a certain point, you will push and it'll snap into place. So you're going to push it and hear that click, and you're back in. And you'll do that on both sides. And then it's the same thing with the nose in the center. It has a little hole and it notches in and out, and you can pop it out and replace the nose piece, replace the rubber, etc. But I haven't seen anybody show a video on how you actually go about changing the lenses on these things. And if you've never done any customizations before, things like that, I mean, my concern when I buy $150 to $350 pair of sunglasses, even though they're made to be repaired, worked on, is, am I going to take this apart the wrong way and damage it? So in the event you've bought a pair and you've damaged the lenses, but you bought a replacement set of lenses, which are affordable. I think they're $55 a set of lenses, which is pretty cheap for all that material when you think about it. They have the little hooks that come in, come down, and so they come in and click like this. So they hook in, there's little loops in the side of the lens, and then you basically put the stem in like this and then rotate down, and it'll snap into place like click, 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 down through these. So that's all I wanted to do, is just do a quick show of how these lenses come in and out, and you could do that on both sides. Again, this pair is numbered, so I don't intend to tear them up, but it's nice that they make replacement lenses that I can get in the event I do tear them up, since they are numbered. But the numbered pair are for fashion, they're not for function. They're, for me at least, I'm not going to tear them up. I've got a couple other numbered pairs as an early adopter and supporter of their stuff. I just think they do a really good job. I'm glad to see Jim and his son back in the space, giving Oakley some competition, Maui Jim some competition. Oakley was known for their, aggressive and out-of-the-box thinking and stance on sunglasses. And so in this case, the shape on this particular frame, for example, the Megawatt, is similar to that of the Sutro, but it's like a hybrid of a Sutro plus what I would say like an EV0 type mix. It's got the modularization that is this part right here, without the without the drawbacks of the, so it's got more or less rigid frame, for example, with this particular model, but great viewing, similar styling cues, etc. So again, it pops off really easily. As you see, you take that first part, which if you look inside here, I'm gonna try and show you, where's the camera? So you see this, let me highlight it, put my hand down here. See how inside this transparency, this is why I use this frame also, because the others are gloss and you can't see this part, but you see the little rounded darker point? That hook goes into the side of the lens, then you see the teeth down in here in this section. Well, that's how it goes into the lens here. It drops into this little circle and then you rotate down and snaps into place. So that's all I really got for that. I just thought it'd be a useful video since I haven't seen one yet. I even looked on YouTube before taking the time to make this, just because, you know, if somebody's already done it, there's really no need. So, because it's just a simple thing. So with that, have a great day. Thanks for watching.